Good morning, children. Today we'll start Animal Kingdom. Among the 5 kingdoms given by Whittaker, animal is the last one, and we'll see the classification of Animal Kingdom today. Right now, basically, all the animals they are broadly classified into two main groups, and the basis of classifying this into two groups is presence or absence of notochord, right? Notochord. If this notochord is present in animals, they are called chordates, and if it is absent, they are called as non-chordates. Okay, so I'm writing here non-chordates. Non-chordates means notochord NC, right? Notochord is absent in these animals. While if it is present, they are called chordates. Okay, now we'll classify further. Now, among non-chordates, there are so many animals, and again to make study easier, we divide them into many phylums. So, I'll write the name of all the phylums that comes in non-chordates first. So, the very first non-chordates are Poriferans, right? Or we can call Porifera, phylum Porifera. Phylum Porifera, the name suggests that these are pore-bearing animals, and will means all the phylums will deal individually with all the important features and with examples, but just for sake I'll tell that sponges comes in this, right? Then the second phylum is Cnidaria, CNI, Cnidaria. This phylum is also called as coelentrates, okay? And the example that will deal there in this one is Hydra. Then the third one is Ctenophora. Again, C is silent. Okay, this is Ctenophora. Then the next one is Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminths. These are Platyhelminths. Helminths means worms. Okay, helminths, and this includes all the flatworms. Then the next one is Echinodermata, Echinodermata. Okay, these are commonly called as roundworms. These are roundworms, also called as nematodes. Then the next one is Annelida. Annelida, and this include earthworm, nereis, leech, all comes in Annelida. Then the next one is Arthropoda. Arthropoda. It is, we can say, is the largest phylum. Okay, among the non-chordates, it is the largest phylum. In fact, it's the largest phylum of animal kingdom, and this includes all insects. The next comes Mollusca. Mollusca. Here we are having means a thick with covering over their body as snails and without it as octopus. Then the next one is Echinodermata. Echinodermata. Okay. So these are the 9 phylums that we have to cover in non-chordates, and along with this we'll in fact take this also, Hemichordata. Also I am writing here, and when we'll deal with this, With an example, you'll come to know why I had written here Hemichordates, chordata. Let me tell that hemichordates, the animals that comes in this phylum, they have means it's a link between non-chordates and chordates. Actually, it forms a link between non-chordates and chordates. And but the animals of this phylum have more features of a non-chordate than that of a chordate, and that's why I added it in here, right? Now among the chordates, we can classify further them on the basis of, means these are those animals where notochord is present. But that notochord is present at what stage in their life, whether it's in an embryonic stage or in an adult stage, okay? Or if it is present in their body at what, where it is placed, okay? So on the basis of where notochord is, okay, where notochord is, on that basis they can be classified as urochordates and means if this notochord is present in the tail region, if that notochord is present in the tail of that animal, and they are cephalochordates if it is present from head, okay, cephalo, head to tail, it is present up from head to tail, and if in the body of animal this notochord takes another form of vertebral column, if it is in the form of vertebral column, they are called as vertebrates. They are called as vertebrates. So chordates can be classified basically into three: urochordates, cephalochordates, and vertebrates. Now these vertebrates, where it has taken a form of a vertebral column, these animals again can be classified into two on the basis of whether the animal is having jaw, which is within the mouth, right? Jaw present or it is absent. So on the basis of jaw, they are classified, means we can divide vertebrates into two, and the one which is where it is absent, where the jaw is absent, they are called Nathostoms. Nathostoms, right? Where the jaw is absent. Okay. So here jaw is absent. And if it is present, they are called as Nathostoms. Nathostoms. If jaw is present. Okay. Now, this Nathostoms, they are further classified into basically two, right? And the basis for again classification is the presence or means the type of limbs they are having. The means locomotory organ they bear. On the basis of locomotory organ means that organ which helps them to move. On that basis again we can classify them into two, right, basically. So one is if it is in the form of fins, then the animals they are called as this PISCS species, means all fish comes in this, and these are again classified into two on the basis of whether they are having, means they are, if they are having bones as an endoskeleton, they are called as bony fishes, and if they are having cartilage, mainly cartilage as a skeleton, endoskeleton, they are called as cartilaginous fishes. Cartilaginous fishes. Okay. Then, if the locomotory organ present in the body is limbs, okay, and if they are having forelimbs as well as hind limbs, then they are tetrapods, means having four legs, which includes both forelimb and hind limbs. So they are also called tetrapods with four limbs they are. Now they are again classified into 4, and they are first amphibians, this you know, those who prefer to live both on land and water, they are amphibians. Then the next one is reptiles, okay, this reptiles, creeping animals. And then the next one is aves, having flight adaptation, right? All birds comes there. And then the last one is mammals. So in this way we have classified the whole animal kingdom. Let's quickly recap it. So first we had classified animals into broadly 2 main groups on the basis of whether the notochord is present in their body or not. If it is absent, they are non-chordates, and if it is present, they are chordates. These non-chordates are again classified into 9 phylum, basically 9 phylums. Hemichordates we are including here, but actually it's a link between the two. So they are Poriferas, Cnidarias, Ctenophoras, Platyhelminthes, Echinodermata, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, and Hemichordata. Chordates means if notochord is present in their body, and if again we can classify these chordates on the basis of where that notochord they have in their body. So if it is in their tail portion, they are called urochordates. Then cephalochordates, that is from head to tail, it is there present there. And vertebrates, if that notochord takes another form of vertebral column. Now all the vertebrates are further classified on the basis of jaw within the mouth. If it is present there in their body, they are called as nathostomes, G silent there. And if it is absent, they are called anathostomes, right? Then these nathostomes can further be classified on the basis of the type of locomotory organ they bear. If it is in the form of fins, they are called as pisces. If they are having limbs and they are having both forelimbs and hind limbs in pair, then they are called tetrapods, right? And basically we classify them into 4: amphibians, reptiles, aves, and mammals. We will deal with all the phylums given here as well as all the group means that I had written here, means the features of urochordates, cephalochordates, vertebrates, everything will deal individually in my individual video. So keep going with me. Thank you.